Good morning, Flosstube. Welcome to my plans for 2017. I'm not going to show any whip updates on this one. I'm just going to go through what I plan to start this year. I'm going to still sort of work in all my current whips, so that the big ones are Ex Machina, Old World Map, which I'm struggling to find the love for at the moment, Big Red Ship, and Faces of Fairy, which I started in November. I think I'm on page 3 of that one, so I'm going to carry on with those. I'm going to carry on with the odd little whips I've got. I'm just going to sort of whip them out as and when. If, you know, I get a bit fed up with the big ones, I'll work on a little one for a while. Some of them have got like a week's worth of stitching left, but it's just a case of picking them up and getting back into them, isn't it? So we'll make a start. This is all the stuff that I've got kitted up with fabric and thread and ready to go. First one is, I haven't got the cover. Gosh. Go back to that one. It's the Parisian, I'll show you, I haven't got the cover, the Parisian letters that I'm going to make, and I've sort of mapped out where I need to start to sort of get the letters to line up. What did I choose to stitch that on? I think it's just a white even weave actually on that one, because the colours of the thread are quite bright, so that's going to be stitched on white. These aren't in any particular order. These are the ones that I've just got kitted up. I'm still doing. I've deleted my Facebook account for a while. I've been umming and ahhing for ages, and I hardly ever go on there. I just sort of dip in and out of the groups. I think I will probably miss the groups and the stitch along, so I can come back if need be. But I've just come off for a while. It's not enjoying it. But if I miss the groups, I'll go back on it. It's no big do. I've kept Messenger though, so I can still keep in touch with people. This is from Cross Stitcher magazine, September, Days of Gold. So that's that one, and I'm stitching that on. Oh, this is the piece of pink that I ordered for something else that wasn't right, so I sort of soaked it in bleach and got that orangey. I think the Autumn Days of Gold will look quite nice on that, so that's that one. I might keep that one for sort of autumn. And then this one is from Cross Stitcher June 2016 issue. I can find the, that's that one. That was the one that I ordered the pink fabric for, and it wasn't right. But I have some very hot pink Ada that the lovely Ali gave me. So I'm going to dye that, have a go at dyeing that to do the Berry Sweet. I think it'll look nice on pale pink. The majority of these are from magazines actually, so and I had quite a lot of the threads, so it's just nice to get them. This is a Christmas one. It was from November last year of Cross Stitcher issue 311. I think I've written it on there. And that's the recipe for the Christmas pudding. I really like that. If I go back on Facebook, I'll do that for the Christmas all year round stitch along. What am I stitching that on actually? That's like an antique white. I think it's Lugana, 28 count. I think it's Jobelin actually. I've got it written down somewhere. And then this one I've seen quite a few people stitching this actually. This is from Cross Stitcher, October 2016. Do not disturb Stitcher at work. And I'm going to be stitching this on 28 count Lugana. And it's Malva. It's an offcut of another piece that I had. And I'm going to do the words in this variegated that I had from Adele. Thank you, Adele. So that's that one. Next is, oh, this was the giveaway that Adele had that I won. It's a mini magic mirror. The threads were included in the giveaway as well, so I have all the threads. And I've just got a piece of white 18 count Ada because I like doing the haze on 18 count. How many are we up to? That's 5. This is from Cross Stitcher Summer 2016, called Shades of Summer. I really like that. That's possibly for my mother. And that's going to be stitched on, I think, I must have bought a piece of off-white 28 count. And I've used it for quite a few, I think. But I've zigzagged all the edges because it frays a lot, doesn't it? Really nice bag of colours. So that's that one. And then this one, I think there's 2 on this. I think I'm only doing one. I've made a working copy. This was from Cross Stitcher, I'm assuming last November because it's Halloween. But that's that one. I've never in my life stitched a Halloween piece. Ever. And I'm stitching this on Feldspar. It's sort of brown. 28 count Lugana. I've got quite a variety. That obviously is a quick stitch, isn't it? That little Halloween one. Oh, Cross Stitcher issue 310, October 2016. So I've got a note there where I've got threads in another project. Which project they're in? Oh, this is another Christmas one. And it's from the issue 133 of Cross Stitch Gold. And it is, I'm actually stitching that one. I think that's a really nice Christmas scene. I really love doors, you know, when they've got like the Christmas doors with the wreaths on. I love those scenes. So that's that, and that's stitched on 18 count Ada Petra. That's from Chromatic Alchemy. That was quite nice, sort of like a dusky bluey grey. You're not going to see a lot of the fabric on that pattern anyway, so it would just make a nice sort of grey sky outline, I thought. And then we have some, oh, that one, and this one, oh no, just scrap that last sentence. I've got Debbie Patrick, Nightingale House, stitched, kitted up. I love that. I can't wait to stitch that. The other one is, where's the booklet for that then? Oh, it's 1 second, it's in my whip pile because I have actually started one. So I've already started Pierce Street. I haven't done much on it, I think I only did 2 days. And then the other 2 I've got kitted up, Oak Street and, not that one, I've already done that one, the pink lady. I've got those 3 kitted up and Nightingale House. And I'm stitching all those on 18 count Ada, so they're going to be the same as the Broadway Street that I've already stitched. And then I've also kitted up, which I can't find the book now, but it's the Gorilla from Jane Neckley Mayhew's. I got the book. Oh, sorry, I have got the book here handy. I was organised. I thought I had it already. It's that one. I've got that one kitted up. That takes a lot of colours. But I'm doing it on, it's a scrap piece of 18 count Rustico that I'm doing big red ship on. I mean, it's only that big, so as long as I've measured it right, it's not going to be a very big piece, but there's like masses of colours. You're probably only going to have 1 or 2 stitches of some of those colours, so that's that one. And then I've just kitted up, I think I showed you last week, the Oriental Lady. Well, I say just, I bought all the threads before Christmas and I already had the fabric. I'm undecided on the fabric. I've got a pale orange one and I've had my fabric of the month and I didn't know whether to do it on this one. It's like a, what's it called? Cassia Rose. I didn't know whether to do it on that one. Not sure. But I've got fabric here. So I might have picked one out and put it ready, but that's kitted up ready as well. I've got all the colours for that. I'm going to do a flip through in a minute of this magazine because somebody asked. And those are my plans for new starts for 2017. I might not get to them all, but they're all there ready and I can just sort of dive in and pick whatever I like, really. Like I say, I'm still going to be working on the projects that I've already got started. And I'm still stitching from stash, even though I'm not on Facebook at the moment. I'm still going to be doing that. And I did start the Haid Challenge 4. And I think I've done 4 rows of blocks since Friday. I think I started that page. So I'll carry on and finish that page this week, hopefully by the weekend, and then go back to, I started Beldamere from Joan Elliott, which I'm struggling with, if I'm honest. There's so many fractionals and I just think the more I stitch different, I really love trying to stitch different designers and different things, and the more I stitch them, the more it makes me realise what sort of things I love. So it's good really in a way. I'm a Haid girl. I really love stitching Haids, even if they're huge and they take forever. I really like stitching them. It's nice to have these different ones because I enjoy them. Some of them I struggle with. I think, is this Oriental Princess a Joan Elliott? Oh, it's a Leslie Tier. See, I haven't stitched one of hers, so again, that's going to be interesting to stitch that. So yeah, those are my plans. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 14 kitted ready, and then obviously because I subscribe to this magazine, if they come and there's a pattern in there, I'll see what stash I've got and stitch that as well. So yes, hope you enjoyed that. Those are my plans. Look forward to showing you when I start them. Right, I'm going to do a quick flip through because somebody asked. So this is issue 134, cross stitch gold. I think that came out in, I'm going to say November. I get it a bit earlier. Obviously Oriental Lady by Leslie Tier. You've seen that one. There was another one in here that I possibly would do. I'll show you in a minute. This one is by Maria Diaz. It's a bird made into a cushion. This is the one I sort of had my eye on, but not to make a doorstop, to make a cushion. I actually really like that. There's some speciality stitches in it. Well, it's called a blackwork dragon, so there's some speciality stitches in there which I haven't really done, but I've looked at the chart and they look achievable, so I possibly at a later date will have a bash at that. But that's, I really like that. That's nice. This is by Fiona Baker, a stained glass window. That's nice and bright, isn't it? Quite like butterflies. Oh, that's nice. That's by Amanda Butler, the designer. It's a roses cushion. I'm not a massive fan of roses, if I'm honest, but I've got the odd one tattooed on me, but it's sort of in with something else. This is Doreen Jones, L'Amour. That's quite cute. I wouldn't stitch that one. Far too much back stitch for me. This is quite nice. This is Maria Diaz as well. I quite like the scenes, with, you know, when there's a scene. That's a possibility for the future, actually. I think that might be it. Oh, there's some Fiona Baker. There's some jungle animal cards to make. I won't stitch those. That's it for that one. And then the other one I showed was Cross Stitch Gold issue 135. I think this came December, but it's sort of January's. I'm not sure when the next one is out. But Maria Diaz, some ducklings. That's called, oh, Duckling Scene. That's quite cute. Leslie Tier, she does do beautiful looking patterns. That's quite nice as well. That's definitely a possibility. That's quite nice. I like that. Spanish Dancer. I always, that reminds me of, I don't know why, because she's not Spanish, but when I saw that I thought of Mika from Darling Bluebell. But I know she dances, but she's not Spanish, so it just made me think of her. This is Doreen Jones, little hoop one. That's called Bicycle Hoop. Quite nice. I like the vase of flowers on there. A basket of flowers, I should say. And then this one is by Susan Bates, and it's called A Poppy Field. I like the poppies. I think that's really nice. I did a tapestry once years ago of a poppy field. It took me about 5 years. Started doing it when I first had my daughter 22 years ago. This is really nice. The designer is Poppy Benner, and she sort of stitched that and then glued it onto a shopping bag, canvas shopping bag. I really like that. My mum would like that. I'd stitch it my mum though, and she wouldn't want to use it. She'd say, oh no, it will get ruined. She loved her Heart and Home house. I stitched her for her birthday, by the way. This designer is Carol Thornton. It's a little bunny rabbit. I won't stitch that. I don't really do sort of cutesy. I'm not a cutesy sort of person. Oh, this is quite nice. Fiona Baker. This butterfly cushion. I think that's a lilac bush, isn't it? The butterfly sat on the lilac bush. Quite like that actually. I think that might be it. There's some nice stuff coming soon in cross stitch gold. Doesn't say when it will be. Oh, on sale 14th of February in the UK. So that's what's coming next month. Some quite nice ones on there. Quite like the Welcome Home, and I like the Celtic Angel at the bottom there. Oh, they're all quite nice actually. So that's on sale 14th February here. And then Fiona Baker, it's just some little card designs, some flowers. They're quite nice. They're quite nice for Mother's Day actually, aren't they? I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. So, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go now and get on with my housework. We've had sort of a mini break to film, and I will be back next week. I'll do a whip update and show you what I've worked on and how I've been getting on. So have a brill stitchy week, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.